South Carolina, Kentucky, Week 3, Game Time, TV channel, how to watch online, 9/16/2017. South Carolina returns home to Williams-Brice Stadium on Saturday, September 16 for a showdown with SEC East rival Kentucky. Kickoff is set for 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. South Carolina holds a 17-10-1 record in the all-time series, including an 8-4-1 lead at home, but Kentucky has won the last 3 games. In Lexington last season, Kentucky won 17-10 after an 11-play, 65-yard fourth-quarter drive was capped with a touchdown by running back Benny Snell. South Carolina last beat Kentucky in 2013 with a 35-28 win in Columbia. Mike Davis rushed for 106 yards and 2 scores for the Gamecocks. South Carolina-Kentucky Game Time details. The South Carolina-Kentucky game kicks off at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, September 16 at Williams-Brice Stadium. South Carolina opened as a 6-point favorite with the total points set at 52. Which TV channel is South Carolina-Kentucky on? The South Carolina-Kentucky game will be televised on SEC Network. Tom Hart, the play-by-play man, will be joined in the booth by analyst Jordan Rogers. Former Auburn offensive lineman Cole Kubelic will patrol the sidelines. How can I watch South Carolina-Kentucky online? The South Carolina-Kentucky game can also be caught online at watchespn.com and on the WatchESPN app. How can I listen to South Carolina-Kentucky on the radio? South Carolina fans can listen to their game against Kentucky on radio by tuning into the Gamecock IMG Sports Network. It will also be available on Sirius Channel 138 and XM Channel 191. South Carolina-Kentucky preview. Keys to the game. There's been plenty of chatter around the South Carolina football facilities about ending this losing streak to Kentucky. For Coach Will Muschamp, the stakes wouldn't be any different if the Gamecocks had a 3-game run over the Wildcats. I told our guys in the locker room after the last ball game, the seniors haven't beaten these guys, and that's not something we need to allow to happen, Muschamp said. We'll certainly be focused on Kentucky this week and understand what's at stake. It's the SEC East. It's the home opener, so there's a lot of things. Last year, this is a team that we could not stop the run. Last year, they bled us out in the fourth quarter and we could not run the ball effectively at all, so it's a good challenge for our guys this week. What went wrong last year? Boom Williams was a good back, as well as JoJo Kemp and Snell. They had 3 really quality backs, but it was a couple of issues, Muschamp said. Number 1, we're much better fundamentally up front, hand placement, pad level, a lot of those things, and I think they've got a good offensive line. They blocked us in some situations, they created some one-on-ones and we missed some tackles, one on their sideline and several late in the game, as far as keeping drives alive in those situations. I think, fundamentally, we needed improvement and I think we have improved. We're playing blocks much better. I think we're a stronger front 7 than we were a year ago. We got pushed around last year. And I think that we've tackled better. Key players. Snell is back for Kentucky in 2017, and he leads the team in rushing with 170 yards and a touchdown. Quarterback Stephon Johnson has rushed for 58 yards and 2 touchdowns to go along with 400 yards and 2 touchdowns passing. He's also completed nearly 62% of his passes. South Carolina quarterback Jake Bentley has connected on 61% of his passes for 402 yards and 4 touchdowns and an interception. Running backs Tyson Williams and Rico Dowdle have rushed for 78 and 75 yards, respectively. Wide receivers Deebo Samuel and Bryan Edwards have both caught 10 passes. Samuel, who's grabbed 2 touchdown passes, has rushed for a score and returned a pair of kickoffs to pay dirt.